Let's go Mondays. Have you heard of the game Pathologic 2? I assume it's the sequel to Pathologic 1. Heard of it. I know of the games. I've never played them. It's not a sequel, it's a remaster. Pathologic 2 is a remaster of Pathologic 1, but only 1/3 of the game is out. Oh, is it like episodic? Or I'm confused. I thought I knew what we were talking about. Ooh, audio is loud. I know it doesn't sound that loud to you right now, but when the audio breaks and everything gets exceptionally loud with this game, you're going to thank me for bumping it down a little bit more. Okay. Let's go 500. And let's start by entering a zone and reloading 359, because I remember 359 was something stupid where I was like, nope, that's enough Book of Memories last week. So let's just go ahead and re-randomize whatever 359 was and hopefully get something better this time around. So, yeah. Do you have it on your list to play through? I don't exactly have like a list. Everything that I have not played yet is theoretically on that list. So, yes, Pathologic would be on that list, but it's not anything that I plan on playing anytime soon. I'll put it that way. Especially considering I don't exactly make a lot of progress through my backlog on games. I usually play a few new horror games, things that I've been meaning to play when like October rolls around, which is very soon. But otherwise, yeah. And it's gotten a little bit more, even more few and far between for playing stuff, especially on stream, because I just do not. I do not stream anything blind anymore. I don't do first playthroughs on Twitch anymore. Because my idea of a first playthrough is just not compatible with streaming. I would basically just have to completely not have chat. Like, not interact with chat at all. So, because of that, for me to play something on stream, I'm going to have to play it blind, off stream, enjoy it enough to want to play it again on stream. And no offense, but Pathologic has been out long enough, or like I've known about it long enough, that it's probably not something I'm going to care about that much. Come on, Trent. Zone 359. We inch ever closer to 500. God, you'd think as shitty as this game fucking looks, it would at least load faster. Cage of flesh. Okay, so we got some rooms with cage, flesh, lips, enemies that are gonna show up. That's not terrible at all. That raw shock is terrible though. And I'm already dead. That's why the raw shock's terrible. Combined with lying figures that can two-shot me. Off to a great start. Good old Book of Memories, man. It sure is a fucking video game. Alright.
Just like Slade in the final episode.
Okay, Straight Jackets are dead. Raw Shock is dead. Give me my shit. Fits like a crusty sock on a humid day. Ugh. Ugh. It's very specific and not good. Yo, what's up, Sock Ninja? How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. They stop being crusty after a few minutes if it's humid enough, though. True. You just gotta loosen up them crusty socks with your sweaty feet. Ugh. Ugh. I'm gonna be honest. Everybody's different, and we don't like to judge people for preferences around here. But personally, I am team no socks. Like, if I don't have to wear socks, I'd rather not wear socks. But sometimes they're kind of a necessity. Dobby doesn't want to be free. You can have that sock back. Dobby doesn't want his freedom that badly. The resale value. God. Don't like socks, but thigh highs and stuff are Gucci. I mean, that's fair. That's completely different. But usually, like most days, I walk around my house barefoot, and if I have to put on socks, I'll put on socks. If I have to do like yard work, I gotta wear real shoes, and I don't want to not wear socks with like tennis shoes. Ooh, give me a UFO. Sandals? See, if I go outside and I'm just like walking outside for something, sandals all the way. But if I'm out like mowing the yard and doing stuff like that, I want to wear. I don't want to be barefoot, and I don't want to be wearing sandals. So those are the situations where it's like, damn, I gotta put fucking socks and shoes on. I guess I don't have to, but we've got a lot of bugs and ants and things in our yard where if I'm out there working on it, I don't want to stand around in that shit. Especially not barefoot and not in sandals. There's fucking Howard finally. Finally, Howard.
Those memories wisely now.
Give me all your health packs. Give me toolkits.
I do believe. Until next time.
Alright, 2 more orbs. It's all going to be on the left side of the map. Which is not this way. Have an issue. Oh my god. There goes half my health. Have an issue with the sound of feet in a wet hallway. The mental image of a frog running towards me in a basement is what comes to mind. Plap, plap, plap. Fair. Okay. I don't personally... I can visualize it. I don't personally have a problem with it. The way you seem to. I don't have an issue with it. It's funny though, like, oh my god, 2 butchers. What is... Oh, this flesh lips piece of shit. Why would you spawn 2 butchers? You never spawn butchers, let alone 2. Fuck. That is gonna be some absolute horse shit to deal with now. So shitty, and Howard is so far away from this side of the map. Killer Clowns from Outer Space game got a game announced. Yeah, I never would have seen that coming. Just like a butcher hatchet from across the room. Who would have seen the crazy fucking Killer Clowns from Outer Space game? And it's like a multiplayer DVD game. Asymmetrical horror. Because that just seems to be what people do now. If you're going to do a horror game adaptation, it has to be an asymmetrical multiplayer game. Don't get me wrong, I like DBD, I like Friday the 13th, but it's just weird how much, like, that's just become a thing. Yeah, could you 2 fight each other? That would actually help me immensely. Nope, just gonna keep killing me 1 shot at a time. Kind of salty about the Killer Clowns game. Want a single player game you can savor, not more asymmetrical multiplayer where you have to deal with player BM. That's true. I feel you. I feel you on that. Sometimes it would be nice to just have a good single player game. The most I can hope for is that it's well done. If it's well done like DBD or like Friday the 13th, I'm sure I'll enjoy it, but I know I've got more of a tolerance for that genre than a lot of people. There's 4 of them now. There's 4 fucking butchers in this room now. They're at least fighting each other. Kind of. I might have to I don't think I can. There's 6 of them now. I don't think I can do this. I literally think this is impossible. Reroll number 2. Nothing but butchers. Literally 6 butchers in a tiny little room. I can't kill them fast enough. And I can't kill the flesh lips because the butchers will just target me and kill me in one shot. I think I literally have to re-roll this again after doing all of that. How many can fit? I don't want to know. I don't want to know how many butchers will fit in that little room. They probably just stack on top of each other until the game fucking crashes. So that attempt got butchered. Get out. Get out. Well done, like DBD does not compute. I mean, fair. Fair. I still find it fun. Time to drink. Yep. Yep. I might as well go get a drink while we have to sit through 10 more minutes worth of loading screens just to re-roll one zone. Was starting to think you said fuck Book of Memories tonight. This is when I usually try to start around 10 on Mondays, 10 Eastern for Book of Memories. Do this for a couple hours and then switch over to multiplayer stuff around midnight Eastern. I said I was going to do it in the Discord, and here I am doing it at the time I usually do it at. So I don't know what you mean. Don't know what you mean, man. Come on. You should go get a drink. I'm actually going to. As soon as this loading screen is done and we get back to the level select screen, then we can go back to the other zone and wait through another loading screen for that new zone to load. Like this. So instead of Trent, it's a Derek zone. And I'm going to go get something alcoholic. Okay. I'm back. I have raspberry vodka. Let's see what zone reroll we got. It's a 5-piece. It's full of gnomes. We're off to a good start. There's a pyramid head immediately. Look, a gnome. I saved it. We're gonna get you back to Gnomengard. Lots of pyramid heads. I'm gonna feed it to a manticore. Ow. Gnome. In this room? Or in this room? Am I crazy? Never mind. Weird color thing. Alright. I thought I was crazy. I mean, I am. But also gnomes. Would you rather fight 100 gnome-sized pyramid heads or 5 pyramid head-sized gnomes? Wouldn't... Okay, so hear me out. Pyramid Head, outside of, like, the movies and Homecoming, is basically normal dude-sized. Like, he's regular person-sized, except for his big metal pyramid head. And if a gnome was that size, they would basically just be the size. Like, wouldn't it just be a dude? Wouldn't that just be a man? Wouldn't a gnome just be a human at that point? So fight 100 little tiny pyramid heads or 5 dudes. I mean, I'm probably going to get my ass kicked either way. To be perfectly... Have you seen how hard David the Gnome can slap your shit? I know. Watched him ride a fox, it's true. David the Gnome's actually pretty hardcore. Like, he will slap your shit.
Bax, step right up. We've got just about everything. Spend those memories wisely now.
Gnome-sized pyramid heads are super kickable. Do they also have little, proportionately sized...
Thank you.
Great knives? And also, would a great knife of gnome proportions just be a knife? I have so many questions that I never thought I would need to ask because of this hypothetical. Ooh, that was almost death. Luckily he missed. It's basically a tiny knife. Like, it wouldn't necessarily be a tiny knife, but in the hands of a gnome, for it to look like a Pyramid Head great knife, it would be like, you know, a typical kitchen knife. It would be like a regular human-sized, yeah, half of normal, just regular scissors. It'd just be the one half of a normal pair of scissors. Gnomes are built to kill? Of course. Gnome! Why do you think Valtiel has me out here collecting gnomes? Shit. Oh shit, and they're disarming. Give me my fucking weapons back. Touch screen controls! I just want my fucking thing back. Useless, unnecessary touchscreen controls to do a simple fucking action like pick up the weapon that I am standing directly on. See, it's stuff like that that makes me convinced that anybody, like I've seen so many people online say that this game is not that bad. Like, it's not a good Silent Hill game, but it's kind of a fun dungeon crawler. I'm convinced none of these people have played this game. They're lying. They don't own it. They've never played it. They've looked at a screenshot or 10 minutes of gameplay, and they were like, I don't know what's the big deal. Because when you actually play it and you're trying to, like, you get hit by an enemy that can kill you in 2 hits, and the first hit makes you drop your weapon. And to pick that weapon back up, you need to stand perfectly next to it and use a fucking touchscreen control. It's like, no. Mm-mm. Basic things you should be able to do in the video game are frustrating and not well designed. Like, it's not even passable as just like a fun little mindless spin-off. I do not see how people can play this and be like, it's not so bad. Then again, most people, even if they did play this and say that it's not so bad, they probably haven't played it for like however many hundreds of hours I fucking have. The other side of this. Play it on your drawing tablet? Sure. I'm still missing a gnome. Question is, do I care? And I don't think so. I don't think I care enough. Unless that was it right there. No. There's a little red book. Get out of my way, dog. You don't care. I don't. Nope. We don't care about that extra gnome. I want to get the fuck out of here. Just show me what direction to put these little goobers on the board. That answers that. We've done it. Next zone. Finally. After re-rolling fucking twice, we've beaten one zone in 40 minutes. This is why whenever people ask like how much longer they think it's gonna take me to get to zone 500, because sometimes I fly like the zone is super basic and nothing causes any trouble and the orbs are all just in a row right before the exit, and none of them are anything more complicated than just kill all the enemies, and the enemies aren't anything too difficult. when all those magical things line up, a zone, even a bigger zone, takes like 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe. But then sometimes you get hit with such bullshit, it takes you hours to fucking progress at all. 6-piece zone. Mutations, evolutions, seek an uprising. Rare abilities. So we're going to have double stacked abilities like invisible and blah blah blah. Invisible and on fire and exploding and make you drop your weapons. Explosive. No, I wanted to cheese out the ghost. Didn't quite. It is only once a week, so probably 2.5 years. Fair estimate. I'd say that's a fair estimate. Ugh, steel pyramid heads and schisms. Oh, I might die. This might be a real pain in the ass zone to do. Yeah, a lot of steel enemies, so things are going to be extra tanky. Much more damage resistant. And will also do more damage. So basically everything is one-shot kill. Even the things that are normally like 2 hits to kill, if they're steel, they'll pretty much one-shot me. Hey, Kruo. Hope you're doing well. Out of my way. Nothing useful in this room anyway. Okay, I need to get past you. I need to drink alcohol. Okay. Flamethrower, really? Nothing? Nothing? Okay, nothing in this room either. Invincibility, that's good. Got some time to explore without getting hurt. Haven't heard the clown shoe music in a while. Everyone's favorite Silent Hill song. Sounds like somebody killed Kermit the Frog and made a bagpipe out of his skin in order to play this music. Actually started figuring out the bass line for the song at one point. Wanted to see if you could make a better sounding cover, but then quickly no longer cared. That's the appropriate response to Book of Memories in general.
Take your time. There's plenty of it.
Just stop caring.
Spend those memories wisely.
Stop caring. The sooner the better.
Now don't you waste.
Hit
See
the
you
bricks. You don't have to play book. You don't have to learn how to play music from Silent Hill Book of Memories. You could just get stabbed in the mouth by Pyramid Head. Yay. Yay. Love it. I've only found one challenge orb after already completing this much of the map. Oh shit. Fucking raw shock. Yeah, come on. Step through the fucking door. Why can't I deal damage to you? Why are you invincible? Alex Fire King. Alex the Fire King. Thank you for the 46-month resub. Is that a new name? That has to, for 46 months. That's gotta be a new name. Reveal yourself.
Feel free to have a look around.
It's ISO. Switch to your gamer tag. What's up, ISO?
Spend those memories wisely now.
ISO, thank you so much for the 46 months. It's Alex Fire King now. I love it.
Enjoy it now.
Just go ahead and get a renewal. Get that renewal card.
Until next time.
Oh, okay. Nope. I've already restocked. I don't even care. Ah, shit. I have to care. There's keys. Ladies, out of my face. How can she slap? Don't kill me. Okay. He did the short attack. What's up, Kibbs? It's just someone who never spoke in chat until now. Look, my channel's not that big. Even people who don't chat, I see the name of people who sub. Even when they sub like offline, I check that. And yeah, my channel's not big enough. Even over the last like 5+ years since I've been partnered, I remember most names. Oh shit, oh shit. Really, dude? Just let me get to your vulnerable side. Thank you. You die. Yeah, happy Monday. Jesus fucking Christ. Yes. It's just money. Get out of the fucking room. Sayuki Sakura, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday. That's a butcher. That's a pyramid head. They're all healthy. Oh, fuck. They... Oh. This room is gonna be fucking awful. It's not quite as bad as Six Butchers. Six Butchers in Ram Ranch. Like the last fucking zone that we got. But that's still a really awful room. Because healthy... Oh my god, Anne, you made me drop. And you're making me drop all of my weapons, dude. I might have to literally re-roll again. I might actually be at a point in this game where to viably make any kind of progress, you just have to constantly re-roll zones
Take your time.
until getting something that's like beatable.
I've got just the thing. I do believe.
Because I don't think I can understate
Do.
exactly how fucking unfair some of these zones and challenge rooms are when you're at these like high level zones. I can't even stand still long enough to change to a different weapon. Like, basically, this is a horrible situation that I cannot win. Even the nurses that don't do a whole lot of damage, they'll kill me in like 3 or 4 hits. But there's enough of them to corral me and get me stuck in a corner. And if I get stuck and can't move, the Pyramid Head and the Butcher both have multiple attacks. Basically, any attack from either of them will kill me in 1 hit. So I have to be able to move around the Butcher to kill the Butcher. The Butcher's the most dangerous thing in that room. He can kill you in 1 shot up close, and he can throw a knife across the room that kills you in one shot. So you have to kill the Butcher first. And you need to be able to get up close to the Butcher and strafe around him so that he's not throwing stuff at you and you can dodge his attacks up close. But I can't do that when there's 6 other fucking nurses that are in there. I can't take the time to kill the nurses because Pyramid Head and Butcher will just target me and kill me. Like, it's literally an impossible room. Just by putting a status effect like Healthy on 2 enemies that can one-shot me, it essentially becomes an unwinnable room. Like, it's so frustrating. So we just gotta, like, randomize again. And try to get something that is not complete dog shit. This is some awful, awful zone luck. My theory that the game is programmed to be more and more impossible might have some merit. It actually might. It actually might. I wonder what would be more disappointing. Technically, I've already seen screenshots, so I know you don't get anything for getting to Zone 500. Other than Zone Select artwork. But wouldn't it be that much worse if, before getting to 500, I basically found out that after a certain point, the game is literally just impossible. Like, once you get to a certain zone number, it's impossible to progress. The challenges that it gives you and the enemies and enemy variation combinations that they give you are just impossible beyond a certain point. Okay, well, we got a 5-piece. We got a 5-piece zone. So it's a small map. The leaders of the realm have become consumed by their own self-importance. Leaders of the realm implies that it's going to be a boss character, so we're going to have probably a buffed boss character room. Pyramid Head. Or this could be all of them. Pyramid Head, Butcher, and Boogeyman. There's already a boogeyman hammer here. So basically, yeah, this is going to be a small map, but it's going to be a pain in the dick because it's going to be lots of boss enemies. Lots of pyramid heads, butchers, and boogeyman. Boogey-mans. Oh, yep, there's a butcher. And he's healthy. So look how much damage I do to healthy enemies. My character is max level and spec'd out so that this is the strongest possible weapon for this character, by the way. Like, that is the most possible damage I can be doing to this enemy at this level. The only reason I could win that is because this one was able to be stun locked. If he had a different, like, status thing on him other than healthy, like if he was bloated or steel, I couldn't even stun lock him. This is the wrong zone, isn't it? Yeah. This is the one that I was supposed to just quit out of and then go back to. So I don't even know why I'm doing it. Bloaty is slow, but you can't stun lock them, and they have a shit ton of health. Yeah, healthy, they're more resistant to damage, and they regen while damaging them. Oh, this is also a 360's a Guardian battle as well. Yo, what's up, Derek? Let's fucking go. So if it's Derek, we'll get Tree Guardian as a boss. Assuming that we can even get through this zone. I just need something other than like massively buffed one-hit KO boss characters. If the game will grant me such a modest request, I might actually be able to make progress. Meanwhile, we'll just pick Derek's nose. Wait for this load screen. Creatures that have gained unnatural abilities. So, crazy buffs. Enemies with some sort of crazy buffs. 5-piece dungeon, so it's a small map. What do we have? Grey children, ghosts, they're normal. Boogeyman. I need him to just kind of follow me out here so I can kill him. Gotta take your time to kill boogeymen. They will just follow you around the map. And they can kill you while you're doing stuff like interacting with the Howard, like using the shop, or interacting with the puzzle to leave. Small map, so only like 20 minutes to complete if you're lucky. Yeah, we'll see. Right now, it just... I don't care if it takes me even longer to finish. as long as it's able to be finished. Because I've been getting some basically impossible zones tonight. Useless save room. That's not good. You don't want that so close to the entrance. Dude, even the double heads do so much fucking damage. Does the enemy damage and health keep scaling with the levels? Theoretically, you would think. Now, this is probably my fault for thinking that WayForward took the time to do this correctly when they fucked up basically every other aspect of being a dungeon crawler RPG. But you would think that when your level caps out, like I cap out at level 70, so that's the max I can have as far as stats. I've got the best artifacts I can have for every slot. Like, I'm as maxed out as can be. You would think that the enemies stop scaling beyond that point. But I'm fairly sure, I would say like 90% sure, that enemies just continue scaling indefinitely with the zones rather than the player. Butcher. But I've got invincibility. But look at how he takes no fucking damage. And my invincibility effect was still on me, but I was taking damage. Like, the visual effect was still on me, but I wasn't invincible anymore. What the fuck was that shit? Why did it wear out so... Whatever. Whatever, man. Give me the invincibility. Execution kill. Kill the rest with the flamethrower. If it wasn't for this one thing right here, this invincibility tile, that room would be basically fucking impossible. And the Butcher can be in a situation where he also steps on this. So if that would have happened, I also would have been fucked. By level 500, you might be one-shot by even the weakest enemy, theoretically. Yeah. I mean, the weakest enemies in this game at this point already kill you in like 3 or 4 hits. Like nurses... I'm just gonna stand by the exit and drink until she's done crying. But nurses, tremors, bugs, hummers, they all do kind of like the minimum amount of damage to you. And at this point of the game, they can all kill me in like 3 or 4 hits.
You're not like them, are you? You have a good soul.
And a lot of regular enemies...
Kill for some medicine.
That raw shock there can kill me in 1 hit. This, posing as another person, can kill me in 1 hit. If this thing hits me, I die. Regardless of what weapon they have. This dog is a weaker game, or a weaker enemy, so it will kill me in 3 hits. The schism in there, it will kill me in 1 hit. These needlers can potentially kill me in 1 hit. They have 2 attacks, or 3 attacks. 2 of those attacks will 2-shot me. 1 of those attacks will 1-shot me. Shit, see how that did 90% of my fucking health? And I don't have a key, so I can't progress there. Is this game balanced or no? No, not even close, not even remotely. Not even like in a funny way. It's just terrible. Oh, look, some Texas June bugs. Oh, these giant flying ones. Shit, we basically had a goddamn Hummer in our house. God damn it. We had a Silent Hill bug in our house. A little bit before I started the stream, my cats were going fucking crazy, looking at something in the kitchen. And we get like moths and things in that get in the house pretty often, that the cats will go after. So I never really think that it's anything worse than like a moth. Sometimes, you know, occasional roach or spider. It was a big old fucking beetle. Not like a June bug, but some kind of weird black beetle. But it was big. At first I thought it was a cicada because of how loud it was buzzing. Alright, so now I've got 2 keys. I still need to find Howard. Howard is probably this locked door facing north. Yeah. Don't kill me. Yeah.
Feel free to have a look around. Spend those memories wisely now. I do believe you're...
Have a 20-year-old tortoiseshell still going strong. Grandma Kitty. Aw.
Extra gear burning a hole in your pocket.
Give Grandma Torty some very gentle pets.
Don't spend it all in one place. Until next time.
Why do I have a
Stick
mall?
right up. We've got just about everything.
What's all that?
Extra gear burning a
Give me my
hole in your
475
pleasure.
memory residues.
Thank you. Do come again.
Okay. Last orb. Lose less than 40% HP. I got hit once and immediately it failed. I didn't even see what the fuck hit me. But everything kind of spawned over there. Nope. Go. First try. Oh, Fire Guardian. Why did I think Tree Guardian? Lose less than 40% of your HP. Yeah, it might as well just be don't get hit. Just don't get hit. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Fire Guardian's usually not too bad. Sometimes a little bullshit. Keep running too close to it. When it starts jumping and stomping, don't want to get stomped on. Here we go. Nice. Got the note without picking up the sword that we don't want. Heart move reminds me of Silent Hill 3 with the Diva outfit. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I have the Princess Heart wands equipped, which gives you the Princess Heart attack from the Sexy Beam and the Heather Beam from Silent Hill 3. Like, Book of Memories tried. They sort of, not really. They put in some fan service. You can't say that there's nothing Silent Hill in it, because it's like, yeah. Princess Heart wands. Even though stuff is used, like, entirely different. There's Swords of Obedience. Excuse me. Swords of Obedience are weapons, and in Silent Hill 4, they specifically say in their item description, they're not weapons. They're not meant to be wielded as swords. They are just for pinning down ghosts. And in this game, oh, you just swing him like a sword. Howard.
Looking for anything specific?
Howard immediately.
Spend those memories wisely now.
Which is not the worst thing.
Thank you kindly.
Can kind of suck because this, well, it's a 5-piece. It's small enough. Is this a PlayStation 1 game? Because those load times are insane. It might as fucking well be a PS1 game. Yeah, the load times are insane. But this is a Vita game. Yeah. Vita game being played on PS TV. Tremor hitboxes. Move. oh, Vitas can load faster than that. Book of Memories cannot. It makes no difference that, like, it's not slower or anything because I'm playing it on a PSTV. A PSTV is literally the same, exact same hardware as a Vita. It's not a handheld. It's all the guts of a Vita without a screen or anything like that. So you just hook it up to a monitor and plug a controller in instead of having a handheld Vita. But otherwise, like, the hardware of the PSTV is exactly the same. And I've played this on a Vita, an actual Vita as well. And it is slightly different, but a lot of the things that are broken with it are still broken with it on Vita. Like, it's not because it's on PSTV. The load times are still just as long. The audio and stuff breaks just as bad. Stuck on fucking doors. Disband the tribunal. It is a fucking tribunal. Okay, so I need to kill the butcher first. Okay, butcher down. Next up, we kill Pyramid Head. He's spawning enemies. Fuck, I couldn't finish my attack and start moving soon enough, so Pyramid Head walks up, kills me in one hit. What floor am I on, by the way? 360. $361. Boss floors don't count. The boss is part of the previous zone, basically. Shit, and I have to... Oh, God. Medkit? Hey. Fuck off, man.
Time for a bloodbath.
Yeah. That did nothing. And Pyramid Head has in the meantime summoned 4 fucking trillion nurses. What's happening? Karma abilities. Every once in a while I use them and remember, right, these are fucking useless. So that was that moment. I was hoping I could kill some of the enemies and restore some health. But Karma ability was not worth it. Man, oh man, oh man. I will say the one impressive thing about Silent Hill Book of Memories is that it's this bad, man. It manages to impress me that after this many zones, like, it can still get worse. Like, as bad as it has been already. So, oh my god. They just keep spawning more enemies. There's no point in restocking at Howard's. Like, I just have to muscle through this and try and kill them. Are you kidding me? Why is your 1 HP lasting you forever? Thank you. Fuck. What a stupid room. Now we get to go all the way back to the beginning. Restock at Howard's. And hope we can finish the rest of the zone. Because there's still 3 more challenge orbs. That was just the optional fucking tribunal bullshit from Valtiel.
What's your pleasure? Spend those memories wisely now. Enjoy it. Don't be a stranger.
Sure. Let me just get stuck on the door and take some damage for no reason. Just because the door hitbox will not let me through. Okay.
Whatever.
Forget it.
Whatever.
Fine.
Can I leave? Can I leave now?
Whatever. Fine. Whatever.
Thank you. That sure was enhancing to my video game experience. That's a butcher. That's a butcher. And other shit that will murder me in 2 hits. The protagonist is so over this. He's just like me. For real, for real. I forgot to restock at Howard because he's right at the very beginning. Put the bogeyman to sleep, but he doesn't feel like taking damage right now. Thank you very much. Try back later. Oh, this video game.
Take your time.
He can hammer a wall facing away from you and still one-shot you? Yeah, it's pretty neat, right?
It's good to be well supplied. Enjoy it now. You know where I am.
Pretty fun. It's pretty fun. It's just like Dark Souls. I'm stuck. There's a poison trap. Oh my god, Air Screamer, fuck off. Oh, but they don't stay poisoned because they're healthy. So I can't even... Oh wait, this one did. He stepped in it. Why didn't he get... He stepped in it and it went off. Why didn't it get poisoned? Bloop, bloop, bloop.
So what can I
And
do
I
for
still have, after getting this orb,
you? Spend those memories wisely now.
still have so many more to do. So I'm probably going to die more. So I need to clear this room that's in between the save point and Howard's.
Hey, Shanna.
Shut up.
Things gonna...
Okay. So, at the very least now, when I die and I need to run over to Howard's. There's not enemies there. Pick that up. So is the stutter the game fucking up, or your way of playing it, or a little of both? There is no problem with the stream at all right now. That is just the game. The game lags and stutters all the time. If you play it on Vita, it does it. If you do it on PSTV, it does it. It is just not a very well-made game in in basically every way possible that it could be a bad game. Okay, so this I need to finish. Oh my god. And I can't do any damage to him because he's fucking healthy. Like, I shot him 20 times and his fucking health goes down 1 pixel.
Feel free to have a look around.
I'm blowing through so much money on supplies right now.
Just the thing.
But like, what can you fucking do?
I do believe you're set.
I've seen asset flips better than this. Oh, I've legitimately played Silent Hill fan games that are better than this. Does that make it the actual worst game ever? No, I'm sure if you like compare to a lot of other games and shit that are out there, there's worse things, but holy fuck, this is one of the worst things that I've ever played. And I've been playing it for years. Solely because it is a Silent Hill game. And I play Silent Hill games. If it wasn't for being a Silent Hill streamer on Twitch and wanting to be a crazy completionist, I would not bother with this game. I can't progress past this one room because of one enemy. Because of a fucking butcher that I can't even sit there and kill. Because the other things in the room won't let me sit there and take the 9 billion shots necessary to deplete his health. Kidding me. No, no. Is there like a story prompt to trigger for this game in chat? I'm morbidly curious. A story prompt to trigger in chat. I don't even know what that means. I've done story playthroughs of it in the past. If you want to watch a story playthrough of this game, there's a VOD. You can do exclamation point VODs if you're curious about
Just the thing.
the story elements of it, which, spoilers, are also bad.
Now don't you wait. Don't be a stranger.
Describing it weird, sorry. A story prompt to trigger for this game in chat. In-game chat? To progress the story? No. Progressing the story is exactly like progressing through these zones. Except you read notes. So like this note, well, this one is unrelated. This one's about Michelle from Silent Hill Shattered Memories for some stupid reason. But yeah. A story playthrough of this game is essentially just playing through the first 20 zones or 21 zones, reading the notes along the way, and then after 21 zones you get an ending. So that's it. And it's not impressive. There's not even like cutscenes in between zones or anything like that. It is all strictly, you have your one cutscene when you very first start the game at level 1, and then you get a cutscene at the end after 21 zones, and then it's just reading notes. Nothing but reading notes in between. Alright, I guess I'm gonna just go for a dagger combo kill. Oh, he whiffed the attack. I finally got a stroke of luck. The butcher whiffed his attack so that I could get my full combo and execute him. Look how much health this healthy insane cancer has. Look how fucking stupid this is. All I'm doing is sitting here burning through supplies, repairing my weapons, because I need this thing to die. Let me just sit here and watch those pixels roll down, baby. And then we gotta wait for it to explode. There it goes. Because if you stand next to it and it explodes, it fucking kills you. Book of Memories and Shattered Memories confirmed in same alternate universe Kappa. Tier 24? You say Kappa? You have no idea how stupid it is. Shattered Memories as an alternate universe is explained in this game. This game tries to tie together every game in the series. And basically, Shattered Memories being an alternate universe, the creation of that universe is due to Harry Mason writing in a book of memories. Like, yes, it's an alternate universe, but the explanation for the alternate universe is in this game. So if you're one of those fans who's like, if Konami makes it, it's canon, you have to include Book of Memories, and that means that every single Silent Hill game happened because somebody wrote in a Book of Memories. Shattered Memories, the alternate universe for it to exist, happened because Harry Mason wrote in a notebook, wrote in a Book of Memories, that he wished the cult never existed. And that his daughter could grow up normally. So in Shattered Memories, there is no cult. Like, Cheryl grows up without having to be, you know, Alessa or sacrificed or, you know, anything like that. Instead, she's just like a traumatized girl. So Shattered Memories all happened because Harry Mason wrote in a book of memories. Like, technically, I should be able to read that note, like show that note to you. I think it's like in the 90s. Yeah. We can literally just show all of these right here. So this is a note. You're looking at the notes that I've collected in Silent Hill Book of Memories. I just wanted my daughter to grow up and have a normal life, a life without all this madness. I wish that damn cult never existed. Harry Mason wrote that in a book of memories at some point in his life, and bam, Shattered Memories happened. I'm a horrible person. I wish I could forget about all this. Go back to how she was before the illness. She could be the woman I always wanted. James Sunderland wrote that in a book of memories at some point in his life. Bam! Silent Hill 2 happened. My friend needs to return home. I love her, and the one who stole her must pay. Once she remembers, she will set everything back to the natural order. Claudia Wolf, at some point in her life, wrote in a book of memories, and bam! Silent Hill 3 happened. Like, if you're one of the people who counts everything that Konami makes as canon, you're counting this. You undermine the efforts of every Silent Hill game that came before Book of Memories. All, like, any elements of lore and story leading up to the games before this one, all the stuff that I've talked about for thousands of hours in my videos over the years, none of that matters if you count everything that Konami does. Because Konami published it, it's official, it's canon. Every single game can just be someone wrote in a book of memories. October 17th, important lady told me my mother was asleep in Ashfield. I have a mother too. I'm so happy. I want to see my mother. Walter Sullivan, as a little kid, he was writing in a book of memories. And Silent Hill 4 happened. That's it. That's the explanation of Silent Hill 4. It all boils down to, you know, two sentences where somebody at some point, for no real reason, wrote in a book of memories to cause every single game in the series to happen. Literally rewriting Silent Hill canon through this terrible game. Basically. Sorry. Let me wait for this audio to calm the fuck down. Because this game is so well made and quote unquote not that bad, says some guy on Reddit. But yeah, Orochi. Pretty much every single game is explained away by Book of Memories. Why did X happen? Anytime you ask yourself why did something happen in Silent Hill, in any Silent Hill game, if you're the type of fan who considers every single thing that Konami publishes and puts their name on as official and canon, then you have your answer. Somebody wrote it in a Book of Memories. Isn't that fun? So when the believe everything Konami says is canon fans argue with like people who quote unquote gatekeep and cherry pick and come up with their own fan canon, that's why. That's why. Because if you consider everything you have to include a lot of really, really stupid shit. That just kind of negates a lot of otherwise really, really wonderful games. Oh fuck, I have no medkits. I have one medkit. People even try to connect Final Fantasy games. Hey, the other big one, I mean, there's a lot of series that are out there where people kind of do the same thing. But the other series that I'm a really big fan of, where there's a lot of that kind of stuff, is Zelda. I'm a really big fan of the Legend of Zelda series. And there's a lot of fans that cannot just accept that, like, this is a different world with a different Link and a different Zelda and a different Ganon. It's like, no. It's the same world, and it's 3,500 years later. Where Link's great-great-great-great-great-grandson traveled back in time, and he's actually the old man that gives you the sword. They can just be their own thing. It's okay. They're allowed. It's okay. Skyward Sword made that canon, and there's a timeline of it. I hate everything. I'm already dealing with this on Monday. Why you want to make me more sad, Yami? Don't hit me, nurse. Stop murdering me, everything. I just need to find Howard. Like, I have no healing. So until I find Howard, I'm kind of fucked. Nub, who's your favorite Street Fighter character? Shit, that's a hard question. Because I've had a lot of different characters that I've really liked for a lot of reasons, and then a lot of characters that I've liked because I'm really good at playing them. I would say my top favorite characters would be Dudley, Sakura, and Dan. Motherfucking Hibiki. I don't know which one I would put as first, but those are all like my top three. Like, I'm very happy if those characters are playable in a Street Fighter game for me. Someone better play the Prophet tomorrow. Won't admit it, but Nub's a badass motherfucker on Danabiki to style on booze. Dan's one of those joke characters, but if you know how to play well, like, they're really not that bad of a character. Obviously, they're not. Like, Dan's never top tier. But he's never in the bottom. So annoying. Hi, giant nurse. I just want to leave. Let me leave. Why is there a giant nurse? I don't know. It's just a stupid ghost room where they do dumb things for no reason. Because karma or something. They act like there's this big, crazy, intricate karma system in this game. And ultimately it boils down to, what puddle of goo do you scoop up? Every time you kill an enemy, it's gonna drop a puddle of goo. Sometimes the goo is red, sometimes the goo is white. And that's the karma system. That was just the Valtiel thing. Getting stuck on shit. Come on, Howard. Thank
Cutting
fuck.
Straight to business, I see. Let's see what you got. I'll give you a fair price. It's a deal.
Okay.
Spend
Got a
those
little bit of money back
funds
after
wisely now.
blowing through a lot in the last couple of zones,
I do believe
getting
you're
murdered over and over.
safe. You'll be back.
Three more. There's two up. The last one's probably in this room down here. Go through the fucking door. Thank you. Meat shield hangs stonks went up with the prophet. Okay. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. Tomorrow, like, I don't know when people are going to be around to play, but tomorrow might be a, just play a whole bunch of Back 4 Blood and Dead by Daylight day. Because all the new shit between both games, it's all I'm going to be thinking about.
Cutting straight to business, I see. I think I've got just the thing. Enjoy it. Until next time.
Going to be so much Wesker in DBD. On top of Wesker just generally being a popular character that a lot of people are going to be really excited to play, he's pretty damn good as far as killers go. So yeah, there's going to be so much Wesker playing against and playing as. One more orb. One more orb. I just have to run all the way back over there. Can't even walk through one goddamn door, so it's gonna take a while. I might be at my limit. I might be at my Book of Memories limit after this. Awful fucking luck tonight with zones. Really frustrating rooms, like sitting and staring at loading screens, having to re-roll however many times. Thanks for the shovel. It can go in your anus. Let's try red to purple. It's gonna be one or the other. It's purple to red. I should have known. Two hours and a few shitty zones. Yeah, I'd believe it. Yeah, that's about all it takes. 2 hours of this game feels like a fucking eternity. That's one of those things, like when you talk about the disparity of like bad games, because you think about how much you think one game or another game is bad, and I think about like just how unfun it is versus how much time is spent playing it, you know. So with Book of Memories and with something like Silent Hill Downpour, I'm not a big fan of Silent Hill Downpour. It's one of my least favorite Silent Hill games. But I would much rather play like 20 hours of Silent Hill Downpour as opposed to like 2 hours of Book of Memories. Execution move? No. Oh, it's a 5-piece zone. Let's just have a go. Let's have a go with it. Have a go at it. Let's try and just laser our way through this 5-piece real nice and easy like. We've already got a fucking boogeyman. Oh, and he decided he does not feel like taking damage anymore. Because that's a fun enemy ability in everyone's favorite dungeon crawlers. When enemies are just like, nope, you can't hurt me, and you can't. And you have to just wait until they decide to feel like being hurt again. Sometimes it's 10 seconds, sometimes it's a minute. They can just decide to not be able to be interacted with. Very fun. Trying to just speed run one more zone. Just because tonight's been such a shit night. Let me try and get one more done. Butcher. But I don't have to be in there. Shit. Rorschach. Hello? Hello? Can I fucking target the enemy? Video game? Fuck. Ghost room. It's faster to just destroy everything. Let me out. Hey, Miscreant. How are you doing tonight?
Feel free to have a look around. Spend those memories wisely now. Thank you kindly. Until next time.
Okay, there's the exit. I've got keys now, so let's go open this. Yeah, we want to be done with this room next to the butcher so we don't have to come over here. Sorry, this game's grinding your gears. That's all good, man. It's what we do. The people, the viewers, this community wanted me to see it through all the way to 500. And we hit 500 subs to prove it last year. So that was part of the sub goal. I was going to finish out the grind to 500. Because I had originally started this years ago, and then I stopped playing it for a long time because it was driving me fucking insane, if you can't tell. But I made it a sub goal to bring it back after not playing it for a couple years. And this community destroyed that goal. Everyone's voices were heard, and the voices said more suffering. More pain and suffering. That's what we want. That's what we like on Twitch.television. I'm missing a key. There it is. Whew. Final orb. Shit. Lose less than 60%. Don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit. Don't step on the poison trap either. Boom. The game showed me mercy at the very end when I was like, fuck it, I'm done, I'm over it. Look how quick this one zone was. I wish they were all like that. Just fast and fucking done with it. Everything is wrong. Okay. So it can't be that. Guess let's just do this. Okay, it is this way. This, yeah. Is it a game mostly centered on RNG? Yeah. Every single zone is procedurally generated. So it's completely random. The weapons you find, the placement of all the tiles on the map. Every zone's procedurally generated. So it's all random. What enemies you get, what modifiers they have. He only suffers on Mondays? It's true. It's true. The rest of the week is pretty nice. Mondays are just my day to be like, nope. Today we suffer. Today we suffer for a few hours. It's been better the last few weeks because I've started making Mondays also a night to just play games with friends afterwards. And it's a lot better. It's way, way better. Instead of just like ending my stream and still being pissed off about Book of Mondays. Switching over to something that is fun. Playing with friends. Hey, Sinjaz. Hi to Hirimi if he's still around. He might be. Isn't this the end boss? It is. If you're just doing the 21 story zones, this is the last boss. We got the audio glitch. Damage glitch, let's go. I have the only book. Except everyone apparently and their grandmother has a book For every single fucking
Having
game
eliminated
in the
any
series to
opposition,
have been
I was
caused
free
by a
to
book.
alter the chapters however I wanted. Money came first,
Fuck it.
of course.
I'm done for the night with this,
The
so
series of
let's watch
lottery
this
wins
stupid
eliminated
ending.
The need to work, giving me ample time for hobbies. Became a freaking rock star with sold out stadium shows and my pick of groupies from a constantly improving selection.
He turned into Dio.
The fun never stopped. Until my girlfriend found out and left me. The fun never stopped. She and I got married, and I quit the band to set out on the greatest adventure of our lives. We traveled the globe, rock climbing in Australia, base jumping in New Zealand, cliff diving in Mexico. Publishers begged me to write a book about my life, something I was pretty good at by that point. My wife and I retired from the public eye to enjoy the fruits of my wealth. Exotic pets, private shows from AAA entertainers. I gave her the perfect life. Until one day I walked into my study to find that bitch writing in this very book. She said she wanted to change, a simpler life. So I wrote her out. From that moment, I realized I couldn't trust anybody. If anyone found out about the book, what it did, they'd stop at nothing to get their hands on it. I had to protect myself. Known enemies were easy, but who knew what else was out there?
No, Sam Jazz. I've never been to an escape room. I know a lot of friends who've done it, but I've never been to one.
Nobody in, nobody out. At last, truly safe. I'm finally free to... What? This isn't possible. Who's doing this? Who the hell is doing this? Do you have any idea who I am?
Oh no. Someone else had a book and wrote you out. I don't know. Stupid. Stupid. Hate it. Hate this game. I want to play DBD. It's time to alert the squad. Yeah, I can't even escape from Book of Memories. How am I ever going to escape? An escape room. Man, what a brutal night. But 364 rooms down. But it's time for some DBD. Change my title.